Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fallout 4. My name is Brian, your host and commentator, and this will most likely be the last episode that I upload of this series, this over 150 plus episode series. All of the clips from this episode are going to be from my practice playthrough, so this is the bonus episode. I'm going to show off a bunch of things that happened in my practice playthrough. So, I don't know. Hopefully you enjoy it. It'll give you kind of a glimpse at the practice playthrough and how much I built up out of that. I'm just kind of going through. This is all post-recording narration. I recorded all these clips and this video footage and stuff like that already before I'm doing this narration. So, it doesn't look quite as cool, Sanctuary that is, as the walkthrough file, but whatever, it's all good. I did a bunch of experimenting. That's why I have different armor and stuff, different things. There's a certain point where I didn't really care about the armor or weapons I was using, and apparently there's a radiation storm that's happening right now, which is kind of cool, because the recap episode was just nice and bright and sunny out and not a whole lot going on. So anyways, this is Sanctuary from my practice playthrough, not too different from the walkthrough playthrough. After this, we're going to go through a bunch of moments, bunch of video clips that I saved via the Xbox Live record capture feature, whatever you want to call it, of all the kind of silly moments or interesting moments that happened during my practice playthrough. And then I'll just kind of do a little bit of an outro, and we're going to end this series for good. So yeah, this was Sanctuary. I think the final spot that I hit up is my house, the character's house, whatever, with all the magazines. I actually didn't get all the magazines in my practice playthrough. I did in my walkthrough playthrough, but not the practice one. So that's interesting. But I think a couple of them kind of glitched out on me, which was why. But I'll have a few less magazines. I also didn't really organize them like I did on my practice playthrough. Looks like I'm only missing a magazine or two, actually. Not a whole lot, but yeah, see, same setup basically. Very similar setup. I didn't do a whole lot of organization for my practice playthrough because it was just a practice playthrough, so just kind of throwing stuff away, whatever, junking things, all that good stuff. But this is Sanctuary. This is Practice Sanctuary right here, and then I'll go through all these too. But yeah, so I don't know, it's weird, it's interesting. My practice playthrough had a higher level overall, definitely, than my walkthrough playthrough, but the walkthrough had like much more completion, much more tightness, and much more cleanliness to it than the practice one, which is usually how it goes anyways for me. So anyways, here's the first moment, the first recording, clip recording, whatever. You see this is very early on. I have my power fist out, but if you ever wanted to know how to take a Mirelurk out with style, this is how. Boom. Boom, and then he just kind of bounces off the boat down there and stuff. I was like, whoa. I actually do that a lot with these unarmed weapons. Here's the second clip. I'm going to call this one the Super Punch, even though the I don't know, the animation doesn't really match the outcome. But look at that wind up. Woo, and then he just kind of topples over. He should have gone flying. Some of these dudes go flying like that Mirelurk you saw. This other instance, I left a building, and as soon as I appeared outside, just wait for it. Wait for it. Raider ambush. There were like 6-7 raiders just out here, and I was like, oh shit! And I just started swinging. I was like, oh god. Was not ready for that at all. That was really funny. Anyways, here's the next one. I can't remember why I recorded this one. I think this is because one of these raiders had a very dramatic death. From, yep, there's a mysterious stranger. And then he's just like, ooh! And like flops as he goes down. It was like it's the first recording with the mysterious stranger. He makes quite a few appearances this episode. But that raider had a very dramatic death, in my opinion. Here's a pretty interesting one. There's a really weird attack and reaction to it. See, boing, and then he just goes flying. He does like some flips after I punch him. It's like a weird slingshot effect or something. I'm not sure. Or slinky or something. Here's a gunner major who just kind of disappears behind like that door or whatever. He's like there and then he disappears, and then the way I kill him is pretty intense. Looks like it would hurt pretty bad. I think that's why I recorded this one. This one's nothing too crazy. He's coming at me with his little lead pipe or whatever that is. Oh, it's like a razor cutter thing. But yeah, look at that. Ooh, that looks like it hurt. But he was dead, so I guess it didn't really hurt. The death hurt enough for him. This was a very intense... I just felt like this is a very intense moment. Look at this legendary synth that's just under fire by all this stuff. He's like, oh shit, dude! And I use all of my critical hits to kill him. I use up every single one. He's just like shooting around the corner. He's like, ah! Legendary synth's last stand. He's trying. I'll give him that. He's putting up a good fight, but you know, it's not enough. Blow him away with that final critical hit. And then here we go. We got our buddy the Mysterious Stranger about to handle things. Or not. That laser turret's like, ha. So sneaky. Mysterious Stranger was like, where the fuck did I go? Or where the fuck did that laser turret go? And then, of course, we've already seen this, but I just really like this. I don't know. I love seeing the Predwin go down. It's a really cool visual. Look at that. Boom. I just wanted to show this because I recorded the clip for my practice playthrough. I just wanted to revisit this scene again. It's a pretty cool scene. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. And then here's when they attacked after that. I actually got a few recordings after that, like immediately. This vertibird just, boom, crashes right into the ground next to me. And I'm like, whoa. And then there's a dude like floating there, just sitting there like floating, the pilot. And then this vertibird's like, oh, we're going down. And then, as I level up. I don't know. This was a crazy fight. This was a pretty interesting moment here. I threw a grenade. And I was like, I'm going to shoot this grenade while it's next to it. And then I fucking missed. 95% chance to hit, and I missed. And then it's like 0. You can't hit it. I mean, I could hit it probably with a critical hit, but I'm like, all right, this is bullshit. I'm just going to wait for it to drop. At this point, I was being cinematic about it, and then I used the critical hit and take out the vertibird. We're going down! And it goes down. That's the vertibird fight. Now I'm about to show you how to handle a Deathclaw with style. And you probably already know what I mean when I say with style. This is how you do it. Boom! Just pop him up. He's like, oh shit! Ooh! Dead. Height's my weakness! How did you know? And I'm like, I'm an expert on Deathclaws and uppercuts. That's how I knew. This is a really funny one. This is the Far Harbor. Now we're moving on to the Far Harbor content. This is albino hermit crab here. And I don't know what this motherfucker does to me, but he just handles me easy. Just takes me out in one hit. You'll see. It's kind of a weird situation. I'm like trying to find a good spot to shoot him at, and I'm like, there's no good spots. And then I just drop dead. I'm just like, ugh. I'm like, fuck it. I can't take this guy. Maybe my guy was I don't know. He was fainting on purpose, being deceptive. But here's a bunch of ghouls that I decide to blow up with my grenades and stuff. And I don't know. This is just an interesting moment right here. I like this moment. So I just like throwing grenades into groups of ghouls and seeing them all blow up. There's actually, it's like 2 or 3, I think, clips here of this part where I just kind of end these fools, just wreck all these ghouls. Like for some reason this car just blew up. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like trying to take out this ghoul and this car behind me blows up. But here's the mop up, the cleanup of all these ghouls. And I'm like, I don't like charred feral ghouls. I gotta execute you just one at a time. And then critical just to add a little pizzazz to that end there, and I level up too. Just add a little pizzazz to it. I end him with a critical, and then I run out of ammo killing this guy, and that kind of pissed me off. So I was like, anyway, this ghoul is like, yo, check out these sick breakdancing moves. And the Mysterious Stranger's like, those moves weren't sick. Those sucked. So then he just caps him. I don't like your moves. And I'm like, damn, Mysterious Stranger, that's a little harsh. Anyways, let me take out this bloated glowing one. And he's like, look how glowing I am. And then the Mysterious Stranger's like, I don't like how glowing you are. I'm like, dude, calm down. Anyways, here's Overboss Coulter. As I'm trying to take him out. I'm about to finish him off. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to kill this guy, become the new Overboss. Victory is mine. But I can't seem to finish him off, so I'm like, what the hell? I plug him a couple more times. The Mysterious Stranger's like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll handle it. And just takes him out. Also kind of a dramatic death. Sure, the Mysterious Stranger shouldn't be the new Overboss. Motherfucker stole my kill. Here's the part with Oswald, the Magnificent, or whatever. It kind of glitched out for me because he stayed in this room. He just stood there. He's like, hey. I'm like, hey, Oswald. And he's just staring at me. And I'm like, okay. And then as soon as you smack him, he disappears, though. He gets out of there. That's their failsafe for that, so you don't accidentally kill him early, I guess. There's the painted ghoul right after that, and he's like, "Oh, my leg! Gotta fall." Okay, I don't recognize this clip. I wonder why I recorded this one. I guess we'll find out. Some of these is kind of hard to remember. I think I just smack him, and I'm just like... Oh yeah, it's because I got a bunch. I got like a lucky sprint and I got a Grim Reaper sprint, and a lucky whatever, and then some other. I got a bunch of luck-based perks that activated on that kill. That's why I recorded that. Anyways, this legendary charred feral ghoul, I'm just like taking out. I'm just like, yeah, just gonna kill you real quick. Mysterious Stranger's like, hey, another kill I get to steal. I feel like he popped up a lot more in this profile than in this playthrough than he did my walkthrough one. And then, yeah, Oswald's like, are you feeling lost? Pathetic. And I'm like, maybe I am. All right, anyway, here we are fighting the Gator Claws inside the Safari Adventure. And I'm like, wow, I've whittled down his health. I'm about to fucking blow this clown's head off. And this Brahmin's like, no! Gets right in the way, and boom, there goes the Brahmin head. Both heads just spin around each other. And I'm like, what the fuck, Brahmin? So then I finish off the Gator Claw right after that with my final VATS attack or whatever the hell I had. This was interesting here. I just got done taking care of that Savage Deathclaw, and this like river here was purple. The game was glitching out quite a bit. This was right outside the Grandchester Mystery Mansion, or on my way to the Grandchester Mystery Mansion. See, it's right over there in the distance. But yeah, there's like purple rivers going on, and I was like, whoa, this game is being glitchy, which makes sense. It's a Bethesda game. It's really hard not to find glitches, you know, considering how big these games are, how massive. Anyway, this Colonel Gutsy here is about to get us in the Grandchester Mystery Mansion, going through the flames. Look how much health this guy has left. He has like half his health left. And the Mysterious Stranger is like, hey, I got you from behind. Oh! Wasn't ready for that, were ya? Or you weren't ready for that, were you, Colonel Gutsy? And then I like how it I like the narrator's little thing after that. I'm just like, ooh, this is intense. And then here's what happens in this if you put 4 fusion cores inside the UFO space station instead of 3 for the Hubologist quest. They just get ripped apart like that. Look at that. They just get ripped to shreds. Told you I was going to show this off later. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to show it off in the moments from my practice playthrough video. I felt like that was a more appropriate time to show it since it's kind of like the bonus section or whatever. And then here's a couple of Deathclaws I ran into when I was heading to the power plant to meet up with the other gang leaders. And this Deathclaw I stun him with my critical, and his tail like gets caught on the railing up there. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on? It was really weird. And then here's me smacking that Deathclaw to death because, I don't know, just like punching him like and just slapping him in the face. And he's just like, ugh, eventually. I don't know why I showed that off. I thought it was just fun, I guess. So here I am meeting up with the gang bosses, and we're like, all right, let's get down to business. But then all 3 of them are like, wait a minute, there's trouble. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And they all fucking run out here, and I'm like, all right, I guess we'll see. Let's get to the bottom of this. Porter's already dealing with the trouble. Turns out a couple of cave crickets followed me up here. I'm like, dude, what the hell? And Mason goes overkill and throws a grenade at him and gets all serious and takes covered behind that lamppost. And then here I am, storming the power plant with the crew. I see this gunner over here with the machine gun. And I'm like, stun him. And then I guess my guy just has a stroke or something. He just falls over and dies. I had like half my health left. I don't know. I must have got shot from a raider on the roof or something. But he just falls over and dies. Just like aneurysm. Ah. This clip, I like how I just, I don't know. I like the ending, how I end this guy. I'm just like, kaboom! Boom! Into some grenades, and he's just bouncing around. It's nice. And then here's the, I think this is the final Mysterious Stranger clip. You see he just appeared and killed that raider. But wait, there's more. This is another double kill, Mysterious Stranger double kill. I only got a couple of these the whole time, so I wanted to show off all the double kills I got. I think it was like 2 or 3. What was that, 2 actually? That's probably only 2 that I showed him off there. And then we got me killing all the raiders in the open season quest here. And I get to do another one of my classic Brian uppercut launch maneuvers with style. Boing! Actually, that wasn't even an uppercut. That just flung him right up there. He just goes all the way down. poof, it just lands on the roof. I was like, what? I thought he was going to come all the way down to the ground, but he ends up landing up there on the roof. Oh, that was good stuff. And here is my favorite clip. I saved the best for last. This is my absolute favorite one that I recorded. Because not this raider right here, but the raider that I encounter after this knows how to handle the situation when you got nothing left to lose. When you're completely fucked, this raider knows how to handle the situation. I'm like, hey, raider, what's up? He's just like, boom. Just fat mans me right there. He just comes out, bashes me, and then shoots a nuke at the ground. And just fucking wrecks me. Oh my god. I guess if I was a raider and there's a level fucking whatever 90 hero running around about to kill me, I'd probably do the same thing anyways. Oh, or as well. Anyways, that was it for the moments from my practice playthrough. The rest of this is just me running through these last few areas, through Acadia and, you know, through probably Nuka-Town and stuff like that. I'll do my little outro here. We got 3 minutes left on this video, so those were all the moments from my practice playthrough. I love that last clip. That's my favorite. I should probably just make that its own little clip and post it to YouTube, and it'll get whatever millions of views, 30-second clip. Call it Silly Raider Shenanigans or something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna roam around here, and I guess I'll just talk about the. I don't know. It's crazy. 180 parts to this walkthrough series. We're finally done. Over the span of like 3 years, 3.5 years, I finally finished it. Took forever. This is the most ambitious series I've ever done. It's definitely my most ambitious series, I would say. And I don't know if I'm going to have a more ambitious series after this, to be honest. Because this is a huge game, and I don't know I don't know. I'm a crazy motherfucker for even attempting this in the first place, because I don't have time to do a 100% completion walkthrough of Fallout 4, but I did. I don't know. I pulled it off. Here's the nucleus. Yeah, I run through all the towns and stuff and key points in this final part. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you all for watching and supporting the series. It's definitely the most liked as of right now. The episode 1 has like 660 likes compared to like, I think it's like 16 dislikes or some crazy high ratio of likes compared to dislikes. It's really nice, really good positive feedback. I'm really glad about that. People have really enjoyed this series. I've seen some other series that have like they're 100% walkthroughs but have no commentary. And I see people in the comments are like, "Oh, finally, I found a walkthrough for this game with no commentary, just what I'm looking for." And I'm like, "Damn, how do you even watch walkthroughs like aren't speedruns at least without commentary? Like that just sounds boring to me. I don't know, it's hard for me to do, but you know, whatever. People have their preferences and that's fine. I don't really care. It's good on them that they do have content like that is, you know, catered or suitable for them, just like there's content that's suitable for me, you know, that I enjoy. But here we are going through Nuka-Town, USA. And yeah, man, this is the end of the series. We're down to the last 40 seconds of this video, and then we're done with Fallout 4. I've already uninstalled the game from my hard drive. I don't think I'll ever play it again. I'd rather play like Fallout 3 or New Vegas before this one. Or hell, even Fallout 5 before this one, whenever that decides to come out. But yeah, anyways, if you guys could go back to part 1 and please leave a like so, you know, other people will see how good the walkthrough is, you know, point it this way, point them towards this direction. I would really appreciate that if you haven't already. And once again, thank you guys for watching. So anyways, we'll end it here. My name is Brian, and hopefully I'll see you in the next walkthrough series. Peace.